Here.
Hello and welcome to the Melrose Showroom. I am Leanne. I am so excited to tell you this. We were going to start all of our Facebook Lives tomorrow with the show over here in Atlanta. But we decided, we have so many people calling us and contacting us to have appointments for tomorrow, that we should do it tonight when the showroom is still pretty empty and then I can take you guys around for a nice tour. I'm really excited. We're an entire day early. We have a whole bunch of customers that have come and told us that they're going to be coming and that they weren't planning it even like a week or so ago, but they're still contacting their sales reps. They're still setting appointments. So if you haven't done that and you're thinking, maybe I'm going to go on into the Melrose Showroom, you can get an appointment early in the morning, like a lot of people are doing for tomorrow, or even late at night. Now, Janet and I are back here in the showroom. Janet's going to be my camera lady. She's kind of my spot person. I'm going to take you through 3 collections tonight for 2021. And, you know, home and holiday is just filled with a lot of new items for Melrose. We're really excited about it. I'm going to take you through Snowdrops, Want to Build a Snowman, and Christmas Vacation, which is a lot of fun. So 3 really fun collections right now that we're going to do on Facebook Live. Then we're going to take a break. We're going to let some people go in and out. And then we're going to come back and do our second Facebook Live tonight when there's nobody in the showroom. We're going to go back to the back of the showroom. We're going to do warm winter wishes, which I love. It's very natural. And we're also going to do Juniper Grove. And I don't know if you saw the little tidbit that I did with Ken in Juniper Grove already with the cute little gnomes and the pine trees for caps on their heads. But we're going to go through that collection as well. And both of those I really love because they're very natural. But we're going to start here in Snowdrops. When we think about Snowdrops, we think about snow, icy cold white snow. This is our designer tree from Snowdrops. The first thing you're going to notice is the white phlox tree and then all of the branches covered with ice. Isn't that beautiful? So we have a lot of stems, a lot of branches, and a lot of snow in Snowdrops. It's white, it's light gray, and just a little bit of blue. And then, of course, what's alive during winter, in the winter months? We have our fancy cardinals, we have the red berries, and then with the ice-covered florals, we have the poinsettias and the magnolias. This magnolia is gorgeous. Now, you know, we're just not opening in Atlanta tomorrow, but we're already taking orders. We're taking a lot of them in our virtual showroom, and also our digital catalog is open. So we know the magnolia is doing very well. This cardinal ornament, look at this. Isn't that great, Janet? Fantastic. So we got a little bit of red from them, but we also have the disc ornaments that are painted and these globe ornaments that are painted with the cardinals. And then the disc ornament has a little bit of blue. Do you see just a little bit of blue in it, a little bit of green, natural colors, mostly white, mostly light blue, little bit of gray. And that's going to carry through this entire collection of Snowdrops. The other thing that you're going to see is these oversized pine cones that are actually on a stem. And so this is a stem that we have of this pine cone. And it's large. I mean, this is a large pine cone. Look at that. Put together in there. I'm going to pull a little attention to that. And then we have the Snowman sculpt as well. That is new. Now, if you like the disc ornament that looks hand-painted with the cardinals in the round, we also have the wall art that just came out. This is a new product from us. Again, white. Look at the finish on the frame. Just a little bit of the gray. It's got a brushed finish on it, just like the portraits themselves. And then we have 3 new types of greeneries here. We have 2 wreaths, and then we also have the garland. And you'll notice that they're all snow covered and flocked. Just a little bit of berries, just a little of the seed pods. And as we turn, and we show you, of course, some more of the branches, ice covered berries. I'm turning fast for Janet. Janet's saying, stop turning so fast. But we have these new products for you. Now, we've had the berry trees before, the twig berry trees with the red berries, but we had customers asking us if we could have an LED berry tree. So this is our twig tree with the LED lights built into it. Isn't this fabulous? These come in actually 3 different sizes. So we have the non-lit one here, but we also have 3 lit ones that with the berries and the LED lights. I want to point out, if you bought from us last year, you know that we had some new Pinecone wreaths and garlands that we came out with. They had a very nice soft feature where you could kind of squeeze on the pine cone. Remember Ken from his videos squeezing the pine cones? And he explained that sometimes when you have wreaths outside or garlands outside, they'll get very cold and then they're not pliable. But these are a pliable pine cone. This year we have them flocked. Last year we did not. So this is a new product that we have too. And again, it's going to hold up well when it's cold. We have some new candle holders and lights with the cardinals. And then we have something new, these lanterns in the corner. And these lanterns are large. They're not a small lantern. They've got a nice gray finish. I'm excited about these because I have some gray rock work in my house, in my fireplace. And these lanterns are going to look perfect with that. But these have a lot of vertical visual display space. So see, the large pillar candles are in there and we still have a little bit of space. So the designers came up with a great trick for lanterns. They ran some line this way through the top, and then they hung the glass ornaments in from the top of the lantern. And that's kind of a different look. If you're looking for something new and a new way that you can decorate your lantern, run some line across the top. They ran 2 different strands, and then they hung the ornaments from those 2 different strands. New ribbons, some pottery, some new light, of course, the ornaments. The Snowman sculpts are all right here that are new. I'm going to let Janet take some pictures for you. And then I'm going to kind of swing around. I'm going to tell you this too, by the way. We've had a lot of these for a long time, these nice little globes. And I've always been afraid to pick them up. Don't they look delicate? Like you might drop it and break it. But I will have to tell you, they're kind of light. I wasn't afraid of them. I started turning them on for Ken, and I realized these are a very durable light. I just thought I'd share that little tip with you. These Santas are new, and we actually have 3 different sets of the Santas with similar design but with different colors. So this is the Santa Duo in the gray. You'll notice that the trees are in the gray as well as here. Let's move on over here to see some more of the gray and the red and the white and Snowdrops. Who do we have? How fun are these guys? So part of Snowdrops is having fun with our friends that are out in the wilderness, and of course who's out there this year but the gnomes. And the gnomes have decided that they would like to put on skis and do a little bit of skiing. And then we also have our elves in the gray and the white and the red. And then we have these cute 3 cardinals with these oversized boots. I'm going to pick these up and show you, Janet, so you can see them well. Look at their stick little legs and these big old boots. Hold on. They're super cute, aren't they? I'm just going to take them. They could probably fit in my pocket. I'll put them back. But we got 3 different cats on these little cardinals as well. So come over here. There's a couple other things I want to show you. These wooden snowflakes I really like, and I'll tell you 2 reasons I really like them. 1, they look pretty good on the tree. 2, you can take them and you can put them inside of a lantern. I saw that in another place in the back. And they're just kind of the perfect size that if you stack them inside, you can decorate in any kind of a tray, a lantern, or a cylinder. The other thing that I saw Ken do, which I thought was brilliant because he does brilliant things, is he needed a candle holder real quick, and he took them and he stacked them so that the parts of the snowflake alternated, and he put a candle right in the middle. So he took 3 ornaments and he turned it into a candle holder. That was pretty smart. Some of our best-seller globes are here in Snowdrops. You've seen these before. They're customer favorites. If you haven't shopped with Melrose and you're new to us, this one is a top seller in the church. And of course, the cardinals. Anything with the cardinals in it we bring back each year because they're so popular. You are not going to go wrong with them. Janet, I'm going to let you take a look also at some of the other gnomes in the back part. These are some of our last year's items, but again, good items for you to bring in. And if you're looking for more gray lanterns and accents, I do love these lanterns that are here. Again, I have gray stonework in my home, so I'm always looking for anything with a little bit of a gray tint to it, and these fit the bill. We have these new taller lanterns. I'm sorry, I said new, but these are older lanterns. But I think these are very nice and they make a statement as well. These are new though. These are LED branches. So if you're looking to put light into an arrangement and you don't have a place for a plug-in, but you want to put a little bit of a light, these are going to run on your battery pack right here. These are going to be in the corner of the virtual showroom. So if you're shopping and you're in Snowdrops, you have to turn around, and then you're going to find the item right here. Follow the ornament wall with the cardinals, and then our ribbon roll. And then we're going to mosey on over to our second collection for tonight. Do you want to catch the ribbons real quick? Okay, you're good. And we're going to move into Want to Build a Snowman. And let's just go ahead and start with our designer tree because it has a lot of new snow ornaments on it. Janet's going to be able to show you from top to bottom. I want you to see these red metal snowflakes. These are going to be hot. They come in 2 different designs. You'll see them right here. See that? We have a lot of different ornaments with Snowman. We have these marble looking ornaments. I would say that they're kind of tie-dye, kind of marble. They come in 2 colors. They're a red and white and a green and white. These trees kind of tuck up under. These are a glass ornament. This one has the red, and I think one has some green on it. We'll find it in a moment. And then I also want to point out to you the stems here. So these are a fabric stem that have a little bit of stitching on the end that's red and white. Because part of wanting to build a snowman is going to kind of transition into candy canes in a moment. And so we're covering snowmen, nice red and green, strong white, again another flocked tree with a lot of snow. And then we're going to also try to bring in just a little bit of that traditional red and white as we move through. One of the coolest things, there were 3 designer trees that used unusual items in the tree. And this happens to be one of them. And it's these blocks. You see the blocks in the tree? This one's kind of low, this one's up high. Oh, here's my red tree. I knew I had it hanging there somewhere. In the metal, we can build a snowman as one of them. Do you want to build a snowman? And that's part of the name of the collection. These are really neat because they're different. You can put a block right on a tree. I like that, but if you don't want to put it on the tree, you can also stack them. And we have some different ones. Just a girl who loves Christmas and merry everything. This is very happy. Do you feel happy and want to build a snowman? I feel happy. I want to point out the new snow people and the new globes, the same as the globes that we just talked about in Snowdrops. These are a very nice globe. They look incredibly delicate. And I used to be afraid when I came into the showroom to pick them up. But now I will tell you, I pick them up. I feel them. I flip them around, turn on the lights, and I'm like, oh, I can handle these. My kids will not be playing soccer with them in the house. These are good. These are new. If you're a florist and you own a florist shop and you're making deliveries, the 3-leg pot is very, very popular. We've got this one with the holly and the berries, and then we have this larger one in the back. And then we have a tray too, as well. It looks the same, kind of same motif on it. More new ribbons. We're gonna swing around. I promised you candy canes. This is the wall of candy. We have a lot of red and whites. We have our lit stem inserts over here. And you just kind of feel like you're in the elves land. You know, they're out building snowmen, the elves are out playing. We probably need to add some elves and gnomes in just a moment. I think we probably are going to. We have some more gnomes in red and white with the stripes. Again, kind of the candy cane theme going. You may be looking at the runner on the table and the floor and the smaller table. This is Adama. I want to point that out while we're here. If you're looking for something to coordinate with a set, or you're looking for your surfaces that you can change easily, talk to your sales rep about Adama. They can do just about anything for you. Then we have these fantastic signs that are brand new. Our flipper signs. Do you remember in Home and Garden last year we had these new ones in Melrose Market? Well, Want to Build a Snowman has Santa is in, Santa is out. Or like I like to point out, ready Janet? We have the Janet sign. We have the Leanne sign. Janet, Leanne. See how easy that is? You can take this to wherever you want to go, and you can flip it the same way. She'll be flipping something to you here soon. And then we've got Very Merry and Bah Humbug. Bah Humbug. Very Merry. These are not new this season, but I love them, so I'm going to point them out anyway. Check out the little feathers on these snowmen. I like those. If you didn't get those last year, you need to get those. We believe in Santa Claus and Jingle All the Way. So very festive, very fun signs. These were very popular in the summer. I think these are going to be very popular this year coming out of show and coming out of market, so look for these. And then I also want to point out, we had some other wall shelf signs with snowflakes that were made out of wood, and they were much larger. They were more like this size. These are new, and so they come here in a set of 2. And this little one, again, if you're looking for things to put inside your lanterns or your filling spaces, these are fantastic. But these would also be great, you know, anytime that you're setting them. So many things you can do with them, anything. Snap this right back. Move over here. Again, these are not new, but I just like playing with them and moving on their legs, right? Anything that sits on a shelf, your customers are going to love because they can do the same thing that I'm doing. They can come in, they've got a little bit of movement, move them around, and then these new little skinny elves. Hello, elves. They've got some little tools. They've got little jingle bells. Can you hear the jingle bells on their feet? So one of the things that Ken was telling me was that these were designed a little different than our traditional elves. Our traditional elves are up here, and they're hanging out, flying upside down. They like to have lots of fun. They drive cars and trucks sometimes. Sometimes they ride on jingle bells and things like that. But designers also needed to have an elf that was a little smaller here so that he can fit in little tight spaces. And so these elves kind of go with our other elves. But if you need an elf that fits in a skinny little space, or you're designing with something where you need to sit it right on the edge, these elves are designed for that. Fun, right? I can think of lots of places. We have a second designer tree and want to build a snowman. And again, this one is kind of more the candy cane theme. And that's because we have a lot of the red and white. So if you're looking for red and white ornaments, traditional red and white, or you're looking for the stripe on the stems, it's in the back part of this showroom. These were very popular last year. These are our metal oversized snowflake with red. And we have them up here as well. These are a large piece. Very popular last year. One of our top sellers. We have it back this year. But I wanted to point out that we also had those coming in gold that we're going to show you in another collection that are brand new this year. And it's because they were so great last year that we decided that we can't just have red and white. We need to have red and gold.
We had the one in our.
So Dana's going to show you some of last season's things. And we're going to get ready to transition. And I'm going to make Janet walk backwards. Remember the naughty nice sign? She's giving me the naughty. Just kidding, Janet. Just kidding. And we're going to get ready to go into Christmas vacation. But before we do, the LED lights from last year, you can get these colored or white, and they're going to be in one to build a snowman. And then, of course, these little stem lights that go different colors, and they have several different settings. We can have these that light according to the beat of music. And these are, of course, battery powered, so you don't have to worry about plugging them in. You can put them anywhere you want. There's some that are hanging from the ceiling. Okay, collection number 3 tonight. Are our fans ready? Are they ready, Janet?
Yes.
They're ready, okay. So, first thing I want to show you here in Christmas vacation are these cute puppies jumping out of the boxes. They've got fabric little scarves. These are fairly nice sculpt. They're steady, they're heavy, they're nice size. I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of scale here. Turn them so you can look at them. There's the pair of them, one in green, one in red. Puppies are getting attention. People walk right over here, they take a look at the puppies. The puppies are getting very high. We have a total different look for Christmas vacation. We've got the red, we've got the green, we've got some brilliant colors of green. We have laser cut out wood ornaments on this tree, and we also have some very intricate and detailed metal snowflakes, and they come in 4 different colors. So that's what you're going to see here. This is kind of a winter green. We have this shade right here. And we'll be able to show you these on the ornament wall as well. And then we have these pillow ornaments that are on the tree. They're super cute. Love the pillow ornaments. And then the designers did something with this tree that I think is exceptional. You'll notice at the very top, they happen to have a snow globe for the top of the tree. And they put that up there, and even though it was heavy, if you think about snow globes, you think they're generally pretty heavy. But what they did is they anchored these to tree arms. And so they have tree arms at different places on the tree to hold the weight. And I asked him, because I thought if I did this at home myself, my snow globe would be on the floor in like 20 minutes. And he said what they did is they put the tree arms in, anchored them to the trunk of the tree, and then went ahead and they fixed some Velcro to the bottom of the snow globe and to the tree arm to make sure that it was really strongly set. And these are very strongly set. I've tried to pull on them a few times. Great way to do that. The dogs are a big part of Christmas vacation as well. And this is an oversized dog on a sled coming down our tree. He's fun. And then don't forget that we actually have matching ribbon, printed matching ribbon to match everything in this collection. This collection is very eclectic, I think. It has a little bit of Santa in a car. We have a little bit of the glamping with the snow globes that happen to be campers that are redone. We have the vibrant colors because we have these on the stems with a little bit of the jewel. And then we have, you know, fun things like a little red car with all of your trees and trimmings right on top. But it all comes together in Christmas vacation. We're going around. Here's the red one before we leave. I'll show you that. I should mention, these are also clip-on lights for the candles. And you can turn these on and off with simple little remote control. And the remote control is super easy. It has on and it has off. That's it, just on, off. You can't get confused. So you can walk around to your tree, turn the whole thing on at the same time, even for those lights all the way up at the top. Nice and handy. We're going to move on in here. And again, this is another of our later set of 3 on the floor here that are green. And I'm only pointing these out because I have them in my house. And I really like this lantern. It's got a nice curved top. It's metal. It is not new, but since I have it in my house, it's one of my favorites. I wanted to point it out to you. But I like it with the new ribbon that's on there. Here are the 3 snowflake ornaments. And so you can see the lighter green, this kind of jade green, little off-white ivory. But then we have these eclectic fun things. Like on the disc ornaments, we've got the dogs. We wish you a Merry Christmas and unleash the holiday spirit. Somebody has a really good sense of humor. But I like these little laser cutout trucks too. So these are a wooden laser cutout with the tree on top, on the garland, ready to go. It's fun. We have new signs, new wall art, and this is the softer green. So if you're looking to match something, we have the softer green here, and we have the ornaments here that match that. And then the greenery, you saw this on the tree, and the stems. The stems are over here in the corner. But it's kind of a softer green, and it's got the pine cone with it. We're gonna move over here. We have more of these clamp-on candle lights, clip-on candle lights. And again, they work on a remote. These just happen to be red. You turn them on, you turn them off. Simple, easy, ready to go. Fun, fun, fun. I love this. I just look at the whole thing. You've got your stripes, you've got your printed on with the little cards. Look, you've got one that's got just the bulbs on it. Little lassie dog. Look at the lassie dog. Little wiener dog. You can tell I love my pets. But I like having the truck, and then we got the sequins and the plaids. A lot of new ribbons this year. And if you're looking for ribbons, back in Snowdrops, we have over 12 new ribbons just there in that one collection. So if you're looking for ribbons, a lot of them this year. We have some new wall art here in this section, and then we also have our dogs and our cats here in this section as well. So we've got some wooden cats back here, and then we've got the little wooden dogs. We've got our deer and our sweaters from last season, and I need to point these out. These are laying flat, and so if you're in the virtual showroom, it was probably hard to see these, but these are collections of ornaments and a little wooden kit. So if you're a retailer and you're thinking, well, I want to decorate with all of these things and I want to sell them to my customer, but this is a great add-on to have near the register. This is that kind of last minute thing that they pick up, and they have some extra ornaments as well. Or they can give it as a gift. Those are great value. And then we also have some more laser cutout wood pieces down here, and we have our little cute, look at our little car. I'm going to pick it up and move it. How many days till Christmas? I love when the kids do this. 24. One day. So it's very cute. Goes on a track. We have 2 of them here just to see, but they're the same thing. And then I want to point these out. These are little cozies, and so what these are for is where you put your little evergreen and sit it right down in there. So instead of trying to have a different pot, but let's say that you have something that's seasonal in home and garden, but for Christmas you don't want to take that plant out or you want to move that thing around, all you have to do is pop one right on the inside. I'm going to give you an example. I think you get it. Here's one right here. You just put it right inside, just like that. Easy to do, easy to change. And these are little plant cozies. Okay, let's move over this way. Again, ornament wall. We kind of cut those ornament walls in between our new items. The pillows do match the ornaments on the tree, so we do have those available to you for your actual pillows facing through the textiles. New little choo-choo. our snow globes. This, I think, is genius. These are wall art, where these can be on the table. But guess where the turn-on switch is? Right on the side. Isn't that nice? So if you decide that you want to put this someplace up high, you can just flip the switch like that. Really easy to do. Right on the side of it. I think that's brilliant. Glamping is a thing. It's a trend that's been going on for a while. There are people that are actual glampers. They will call themselves glampers. They collect old vintage campers and restore them and make them super cute. So when we see these little glampers, that's where that comes from. The little birdies are here with them too. Cute little glampers, and we have them in the wall art. We have Santa in his car. And then we also have the greens on this side. I have to point out the train. The trains have been very, very popular. This is our black train, the North Pole Express. Why are they popular? One, they're pretty good size. They fit perfectly around a tree or in your entryway when you're coming in. But because you have this display space as well. So you can fill those with all kinds of cute goodies to match whatever decor you're looking for. We have two trains available, the black color North Pole Express and the red. Then on this shelf, we have some new things, some new sculpts of Santas, and these are kind of contemporary and eclectic as well. I think this entire Christmas vacation is fun. It's got fun colors in it. And then I want to point out this cute, isn't this like a vintage, like 1960s, would this be 60s or 70s? Back when we had the ceramic trees with the light up bulbs on it. Very cute. And then, look, you can put cookies in me. A little cookie jar. I will take cookies. If anybody wants to bake me cookies, you can bake me cookies. And then we have the same green with these three trees, or this light up tree, and these up here, that we had with the ornament that was the metal ornament on the tree. And it also matches the same green that's in the greenery that we showed you earlier on. We're going to swing on around. These are two new infinity light pieces. Now, if you saw the video I did earlier this week about why infinity light is good for your customers, you know it's because they walk up to it, they look at the side, look how thin it is. It's only a ½ inch. But you walk up to it and you look through it because it's an infinity light. It makes you think that the light goes on and on and on and on. Well, these infinity lights, these two, Frosty the Snowman and Santa, have red. So all of our other infinity lights that you see in the showroom are going to be pure white, but these have red. Frosty has red on his hat and Santa has red on his suit. Very different. Okay, and then we're going to sum up Christmas vacation with who? The dogs, because it's all gone to the dogs. They're howling, having a good time. They're stacked on top of each other. Some of them are on skis, some of them are on sleds. They're going crazy. Everybody wants a bone. Everybody wants a treat. Look at this guy. He's begging. You want some? We've got this little dog. Look, he's got his head out the window. Isn't that perfect? Trey's on top of the little Volkswagen Bug wagon, and they're going down the road, and he's got his head out the window. I like the howling little doggies. Super cute. And I usually look for dogs that look like my dog, but I have to say there are a lot of good looking dogs. Like, I don't have a dog that looks like this one, but this is a good ornament. Very nice. And we have some more table art here in the background. I know it kind of fades to the background because we're looking at the dogs, but we have both of these available to you or new as well. Wonderful, wonderful, howling good time. And these, I even said to Ken, are these bones new? And he said, no, we've had those for a while. I think I get distracted when I'm here. I think I get looking at the dog stuff that I don't look up and I don't realize that I've got different things to look at above my head as well. So when you're in the virtual showroom, you'll want to make sure that you have a chance to look up at the different ornaments and the different stems that are available to you in Christmas vacation. We are going to take a break, Janet and I are. We're going to let some of the customers that have been in that part of the showroom that are finishing up their shopping move over here, and we are going to move over there. We're going to show you Warm Winter Wishes and Juniper Grove.